Fields real quick because I know I'm huge on Justin Fields and I've always been talking about him being a Mahomes killer. He's going to be the Mahomes killer. Interesting fact, right? Shout out to my uncle. Shout out to my uncle, you know what I mean? The poor on Facebook. Y'all go and check that out. If you're ever in the Pittsburgh area, you need drinks, you want to order a bartender for catering. It says cater bartender. He'll pull up wherever he got a mobile bar. It's super dope. And my uncle, the poor. I'll give him a shout out like that. I won't put his name out there. Lee. That's what they call him, Lee. My Uncle Lee. Won't put his government out there. I'll let him do that. But y'all go check him out on a poor mobile bartending up here in Pittsburgh, PA. All right, look. So he all jacked up in his picture. Now we had an interesting conversation yesterday, and we were talking about this, and it was interesting because he was like, "Look," and I'm gonna tell you exactly what he said. He said, "Neff." I was like, "What's up? What's going on, Unc?" I'm like, yo, we got Fields. He's a monster. He said, "Look, he's a Buffalo Bills fan." He said, "I'm not a Pittsburgh Steelers fan." And you know this. I said, "Yeah, you a Bills fan." You know what I mean? So he said, "Why wouldn't y'all start Justin Fields first?" And I started scratching my head and I said, "Why wouldn't we?" He said, "Yeah, why wouldn't you? Because look who you got to back him up. Justin Fields is 6'3, 225, strong, athletic guy, fast. He can make all the throws. Him and Russell Wilson are alike, right? He can learn so much from Russell, right? Look, we don't gotta kick out a lot of money for either one of them right now. But the only way I think we should pay Justin Fields regardless because he's younger. He's our future. He is going to be the Mahomes killer. I'm telling y'all, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, let's be ready for that. Now, but what my uncle was saying was, why would you do? Why wouldn't we start Justin Fields? And this was interesting. This is why I'm sharing this. Start Justin Fields. If Fields don't get it together, then y'all know where to pay him at. Y'all know where to pay him. Now we can say, okay, you didn't have it together by week 5, but we're 2-3 in the first 5 games. Season ain't over. Season ain't over. But this it takes time, and we got to be patient because he is a great quarterback. And I don't think that Mike Tomlin's going to get caught up in the hype. And I hope that us as Steeler fans don't get caught up into the media wanting to bash us and keep talking about Fields ain't it and Field ain't that, because Fields is him. I'm trying. He is him, y'all. He's him. He's him. I'm telling y'all this. It's a fact. He is him. He will surpass Lamar Jackson. He will beat Mahomes. He will be the best quarterback. He will be the best quarterback in the NFL. He will be the first quote unquote running running quarterback who will hoist a trophy. I'm telling you, he is going to get it done, bro. Without a doubt. My belief, his skill set, the team we have, the organization, the way it's running. Um, he ain't gonna do nothing but get stronger. And as time goes on, and his legs go from underneath him, then he could just chop and pass and just show everybody the arm he got. Y'all got to remember out there, he started over the rookie sensation down there in Houston in CJ Stroud in college. CJ Stroud learned so much from Justin Fields. I know CJ Stroud is a great quarterback. Ohio had the greatest quarterback room in the nation, and we had no idea about it when CJ Stroud was behind Justin Fields. But Justin Fields is a great quarterback. He is a great quarterback. We cannot forget that. His skill, he's always been able to run. He's always been athletic, but he's also been able to make the throws. And he will show that this year on our team. All right. Anyway, why not start him? We got Russell Wilson as a backup. You can't have a better backup than Russell Wilson. You can't have a better backup than Justin Fields, no matter which way you look at it. But seeing that Russell was a little bit older, why wouldn't we start Justin Fields getting rolling right now? We don't have to pay Russ that much money right now this year. You know what I'm saying? And then by Russ being a little bit older than what he is right now, a little bit older on the older side, why wouldn't we just start Justin Fields off? Things happen. He might even get a little bit banged up. All right, he a little bit sore. He got a sore hamstring. That's okay. Justin don't got to come out and play that game with a sore hamstring. We gonna need Justin. We start off at the first 8 games. We go 6-2. We 6-2 in the season. He got a sore hamstring. Cool. We ain't calling him soft. We can't call him. We shouldn't call him soft because we got a Russell Wilson as a backup. Bring Russ in. Why not? Go ahead. Go get that. Go get that hamstring massaged out. Put some heat on it. Ice it up. Get it right. Let's see how you feel next week on that leg. We got Russ as a backup. Come on. Can't be no better way than that. Can't be nothing better. We got it sweet right now. And then when he said that, that's what I'm thinking about like that. Yo, that makes sense. Get him going now in the Arthur Smith system. Get him going. Get him rolling right now, get him acclimated to this offense. Russ, he's seen a lot of formations. He's been in the league for X amount of years. The person who is going to struggle the most in a new system is going to be a newer quarterback. We know Justin Fields has been in the league for 4 or 5 years now, but Russ still is a veteran. He's been around for 12 seasons, and he knows systems. He's been in almost every system. It's just different verbiage. He could come in, get it down packed, do what it need to do. You know, that's all I'm saying. And I thought that was interesting. So I just wanted to leave a picture up there real quick of him all jacked up and talking about him. But I think that made a lot of sense to me. I don't know. As a Steelers fan, I think that would make sense to get him on the field as soon as possible and to get that done and over with. Rip the band-aid off. Let's get him out there and get this popping, man, immediately. All right. Um, I think I had something else, another bookmark up here. I don't know if I took a picture of it or not, but no, that was it. That was it. That was it. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking though, man. I'm thinking um just provide, man. That coming out, that young body, him learning the system rather than sit him half of the season, him coming in and having to jump into it. I think it's a no-brainer to get the young guy going better, the younger veteran to get going first in the offense, and then have Russ do it. But either way it go with it, you can make sense of it. But I think we should just come out with Fields swinging. Um, Either way it go, or we could come in and let Russ cook, let Russ take a 6-2, or however that may go, 4-4, you know, and switch things up from there. And then ride the rest of the wave out. But I think it'd just be better to have Fields in at first, man. Especially coming out, with get this thing going faster or sooner and preserving his body. Either way it go, I think both of them is gonna see the field this year and they're gonna both have good time. Also I want to talk about the Buffalo Bills a little bit this morning, and what they're doing. The Bills is rebuilding. He's a Bills fan. We talked about that. The Bills is definitely rebuilding without a doubt. We sat down and talked about it yesterday. They're rebuilding. The Buffalo. That's what Buffalo is doing. Now I will say this: Buffalo does have one. I like Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen is a good quarterback. I really do. I think he's one of the best in the NFL to me. I like his play, the way he can make all the throws. He got a cannon for an arm, straight up cannon. Um, and they're in the middle of rebuilding. And not only that, but did they go and get order lottery picks going to hit? Order lottery picks going to hit. They got a receiver. Um, I don't think that there was a lot going on with Stephon Diggs up there in Buffalo, but I think that Buffalo was saying that he was a little older, a lot of cap space, and everybody took the media's bait and saying that there was a problem because um whatever they need to make sense of him leaving. But they're trying to get younger talent in right now. And the name of the game, this is a business at the end of the day. It's kind of like what the Lakers is doing, right? Buffalo does not have to win. There's, and I'm not dissing on the Buffalo fan base at all. This is just makes sense. Buffalo has been struggling a lot, you know, before these past couple seasons where Josh Allen just took off and they've been relevant. Now the Bills just have to stay relevant. They don't have to win. And let me tell you, and I'm telling you why, because they're about to be getting a new stadium here, right? This is a business at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen. They don't have to win big. Their fan base is going to support them strong every game. flip off tables, Stone Cold Steve Austin drink beers, that's type style. Every single game, whether the Bills win or lose, and whether the Bills is 1-13 or 1-17 or 17-1, the Bills fans are going to be there. They have one of the most loyalist fan bases in football, and out here in out this way in Western New York, they do. It's just a fact. Like, I mean, I know y'all could agree with that. They have one of the most loyal fan bases there is, and it's all about staying relevant. They don't gotta, you can win later on. You know, Peyton didn't get a Super Bowl till late. Aaron was like little middle age, but you can pick. Josh Allen has the skill set to play a long career in the NFL. I thought that they would go after a bigger back in the draft, only because to try to preserve his body. But the less hits that Josh Allen takes, the better on his body, the better movement and everything like that. Because he will probably slow down. I don't know if he's going to slow down the Ben style, as much as Big Ben slowed down or not. But nonetheless, he still got a cannon, and I still think that we could have won with Ben. That's who he reminds me of. Height wise, everything, right? But he still had an arm to do it. So he's going to be here for at least another 7 years. They're about to be getting their new stadium. Stay relevant and rebuild right now. Y'all got some good players. Went and got Dalton Kincaid. Went and got his teammate and went and got the safety from over there. Very good player. That we know that from the Utes. They develop talent like crazy. Get your young pieces in there now. And who knows, them young pieces, the way that they coming out of college right now into the NFL, they probably possibly could be good. So we'll see what the Bills do this year. But look, I'm just saying that they don't have to win. It's a business move right now. Rebuild right now in the middle before the end of Josh's career. Get them young bodies in now. Keep it moving. I think that's a good take right there. Some business at the end of the day. Same thing with the Lakers, man. Everything it's a business. They don't have to win. You got the name of the game is also to sell tickets too, so you don't have to win. It's like with Colorado right now. Like they don't really have to win. They just got to improve. They just got to improve one more game than what they did last year. Every year, if they're moving in that direction, that's better than nothing, right? And even if they did have another 4-8 seed, it still wouldn't matter because they still could sell out the stadium. They still could sell tickets. That's what matters the most. Enrollment still goes up. It don't matter. So yeah, is it wrong for people like Keyshawn and Skip and Joe Clatt to go on shows and say that they're going 9-3? Absolutely not, because it's just gonna make more people more interested in talking about them. People like me to say that they're crazy for saying that, number one, other content creators. So that's just more engagement. That's just more people talking about Colorado. More and more and more people talking about Colorado. Their enrollments is up, the money going in, the Bears is going up out there. The cheese sticks, everything. Cheese stick in Colorado, a football game right now, gonna cost you $5 to fry a piece of cheese. I'm just saying, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's the name of the game. Sell tickets, get bodies in the seats. If you can't win, you gotta make money. That's just what it is. It's either winning or making money. But at some point, making money it can never get old when you're in a business. Let me just say that. But you gotta win at some point. Got to be winning at some point, at least making some playoffs, doing something like that, and that's what it is. And that's what we've been able to do in Pittsburgh this whole time while we was rebuilding. And I think that the Bills may be onto something with that. I think they might have took a page out of our playbook and said, you know what, we just got to get to these wild card games, first round playoff games, give our fans an exciting season in the middle of our rebuild. So Bills fans, be patient, but they're gonna support them anyway. Like, you know what I mean? They're gonna support their team regardless. Win or lose. I would hope a lot of us Steeler fans do that, but we're not used to seeing our